The gun is after one?
Yes. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Let's
I think I knew it was a
Play
lie.
Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 on the PS3. We are...
What, you thought we were kidding?
Yeah, come... Guys are crazy.
Are you maniacs?
And the best part is that we are currently duping ourselves. But you know what? We're not going to talk about that. Just have it known. Just look at that date right there. That's all you need to know.
January 9th, 2018. And this isn't even going to go up until... Oh boy.
Alright, so the reason why we're actually replaying this game is because I wanted... We sort of talked, I think it was like, what, the quality?
Yeah, the YouTube kind of botched the quality of the original videos pretty badly. Not to mention, I mean, they weren't exactly the top quality videos to start with. It was my old recording method with my camcorder.
Yeah. So, and not only that, but I have the PS3 version, and we thought it'd be interesting maybe to see like what my take on the game would be. So,
Funny thing is, like, my own take was that I have no opinion. It changes every time I play the game.
Exactly. So we thought maybe it'd be interesting if I played through. So.
Like, I remember when you asked me, it's like I would always hesitate to answer because I never had a solid opinion.
He never knew. All right, so we're doing Sonic Story because we literally only can. I mean, this is again. There's another reason why we're playing this game. Yeah, we had to watch this again. I forgot for a moment.
Are we at 5 times of watching this now?
So we watched this 3 times, and then it played 2 more times. So technically, this is the 6th time it's played since I've opened the game.
Please send help. Hey, I can actually do the cutscene this time.
But now we can actually talk about how this isn't a Final Fantasy crossover.
Wait, this wasn't for the Atari Genesis?
Actually, it was for the Nintendo 72.
Oh, okay.
So,
thanks for clarifying.
No problem. No problem. But another reason why we're gonna be replaying this game is not only because I'm gonna be playing through it, but I'm also playing it on the PS3 as opposed to his 360 version of the game. I think the only thing different here is we aren't doing the DLC because that's a little redundant at that point. And secondly, I think we went over this. I think some of the DLC isn't sold anymore on the PS3.
At least not, you can still buy it on the Microsoft Store, but Sony doesn't sell it anymore.
Well, I think
that's not entirely true either because there are some parts of the world where it's still up.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, didn't they like not save it on, or didn't they have some of the DLC available? Like the Amiga ones wasn't though, or something like that.
So, I don't. Maybe.
It's really.
I just don't know.
It's really weird, guys. the moral of the story is it's really.
Well, but those last few parts of the original 06 will be actually fairly good compared to the rest, so I'm actually not that concerned about the DLC anyway.
Yeah, for some reason if you guys haven't seen our original LG, which I don't doubt you, it's like literally 7 years old maybe at this point. YouTube, when we say botch the quality, we mean like they made it so the resolution is almost unwatchable.
But it was originally uploaded in 720p.
Yeah, for
and
some
it
reason,
is now. I would say somewhere between 144 and 280, somewhere around there.
It's really weird because like instead of it being 720, or like at like 1280 by 720, instead of actually being at that resolution, it's literally at some really bizarre resolution. It's at like 1280 by 144. It's like he said, like 144p. It's really weird. And we don't understand why that happened, but it did.
YouTube just kept updating their format over and over again, and for some reason it just hit those videos really bad.
Yeah, because it didn't hit our Sonic Adventure videos like at all.
Yeah,
so
I don't know, but
it's really weird. So here's this cutscene again. If you guys skipped part 0, because that's what's going to be called at this point, I don't blame you. It was for a joke on ourselves.
And everybody else.
And everybody else, but mostly on ourselves.
Yes. You really can't see his eyes.
You know what would be great? If at this point of time that these videos are uploaded if we actually had a somewhat bigger following. So there's at least like that one person that always comes back to comment. so that it's like
if we had a continuous upload stream without going on hiatus from now till then, that's actually feasible.
It is. I don't think I'll be very busy at work, and work is usually the biggest hurdle for us, for me at least. Finally, we don't get to go back to the main menu. I actually thought we were for a minute.
I honestly kind of did too. I like, wait a minute. Did he somehow actually go back?
Because I didn't think they would play the full cutscene in the intro. I thought they would cut it off at some point.
I mean, it's a really impressive. What was it? It was
it does
Persona, right?
Yeah, definitely a good Persona crossover. Hey, if you can move your arm out to give him that, why don't you just move your entire self out?
Probably because she was false for death.
Sonic wouldn't catch her, you don't think? Oh,
nope,
she moved both of her hands out! Look at, she's clasping!
She's staying there on purpose!
Wow. I never thought of it like that! Oh god. Hello. Did my net disconnect?
I hear you.
Oh, my Discord made noises.
Oh.
So that's probably gonna be caught on this. It will be. So don't get alarmed, guys.
I just love how the ship just flies off in the distance.
Oh, did you leave the Discord channel?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay, that's what happened. So it automatically kicks you out after 5 minutes now to save broadband internet on their end.
It says you're still on though. I can still see the green circle going whenever you talk.
Oh, I thought you left that call though.
No, I'm still in it.
Oh, never.
I just see my mic is off.
Then I have no idea what's going on or why that noise happened. That's why I thought it disconnected. I was scared.
I guess we can probably drop that call though. There's no reason for us to be in it if you're the one recording.
Yep. Everyone's gonna hear Discord sounds yet again.
Yep, that was me leaving the call.
Actually, it's gonna automatically make me leave in 5 minutes, so I'm not gonna bother. Just don't join back. Because it has sound effects going on. Woo, long time no see, Tails.
I hope you enjoyed that 5 seconds of gameplay.
I know, isn't it amazing? He's just like, oh man, I gotta find Tails. Tails is like a couple feet in front of him.
Maybe I should go find somebody else now.
Yeah,
Supersonic?
Then you move 5.
Go find him.
So, I'll give my opinions on the game before we get into it, because it could radically change by the end. I don't mind this game at all. I think it's fun. It has its fun moments. I think it's a pretty enjoyable game, even if it for the fact you can break it so bad.
Oh yeah,
is like
part of the enjoyment.
Yeah, that's like part of the enjoyment. But for me though, I'm not gonna try to go for any glitches or anything. So we're gonna see how glitchless of a playthrough we can make this by just playing through casually. And I'm on the PS3 version, mind you, so this is, I think, glitchier if I'm not mistaken, right? I know it has a few more problems.
As I understand it, the downloadable version of the 360 version is glitchier than the PS3, but the PS3 is glitchier than the disc 360. I think that's how it works.
There we go, it automatically kicked me out. My name is Alberto Roberts, and I'm making shoes in this town for a very long time. I'm making the ultimate shoes. Now these shoes will use the power of Soliana's mysterious stones to change. I'm calling them the custom shoes, but there's no one that can test the full potential of those shoes. Is there anyone who can test the design of these shoes? Will you be able to do that? Really? I'm sorry, could you say that again? I was talking so loudly I didn't
hear. Are you going to give that accent to everybody in the city?
You know I might.
Just talk to everybody in the city. Everybody has that exact same voice, even the females. Everyone.
I mean,
even the dogs.
Like every male you talk to just goes, "Hey."
Hey.
It's the same audio clip. Put on the shoes and go through the rings. If I made the shoes correctly, you'll make it on time. Whoa!
If not, you'll get bust in the flames.
So this is, I guess, loading screens are really the only thing I could complain about in this game. But at least at least I have you to talk to.
Exactly.
Because, like, in Crash Insane Trilogy, in my Let's Play on my channel, which I still need to finish up, I just need to go through one more game, it gets so hard to... That's not a glitch, guys, that's physics.
Wait, what happened? Oh,
yeah. I stepped on a
physics.
plant.
I saw it.
Yeah.
It's just a screenshot, it's a few seconds behind.
Oh, yeah. Anyways, I get quiet during a lot of the loading screens, mostly because
there's nothing to talk about.
I have no idea what to talk about, and I have nobody to talk to.
And it's about as visually stimulating as these.
Yeah.
Just have Aku Aku moving around the screen, as opposed to here, you have the arrow moving.
Amazing! I performed exactly as I thought! My custom shoes are complete! I will give you these shoes. You'll be able to use them. Money? I don't want any money. I'm happy just knowing that they're being used. The stones that you can fit into the shoes are called gems, and you can buy them over the shop over there. They're very rare. But if you put one in these custom shoes, they'll give you an entirely new ability. The best shoes in the world, worn by the best runner in the world. I am so happy, thank you.
So, are we going to bring up the fact that those custom gems don't even show up till the very end of the story, or the fact that for some reason we have to go through a mission to get new shoes, even though shoes stay the exact same? I mean, can you imagine if you had a mission before Cityscape and SA2 in order to unlock the soap shoes?
So I feel like I understand what they were going for.
Oh yeah, totally, but...
They were basically saying, hey, there's going to be, like, missions to do in the city. Like, I understand from a game design philosophy that that's
maybe they should have done it a little later. Like, I would have put it after Wave Ocean, at least.
I mean, there is one after Wave Ocean. Kind of.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of. But it doesn't have two loading screens, but, you know.
I tend not to remember the town missions that much.
Or in Shadow's story, in his case, there's literally a mission that just has one loading screen. So, yeah.
Is that one the story ones too? Because if not, we're not going to see it.
I think I know which guy it is, but I'll show you when we get there. So, a lot of people also complain about the controls in this game, but I'm in a minority here where I think it's actually not... Fine. Yeah, people say it's very sensitive, but when I play it personally, I don't think it's that sensitive, so... I can play through this game, like, really well. I forgot what the light dash button was.
It's square.
I forgot it's... Oh, okay, it isn't... I'm so used to it being triangle for some reason. I don't know why. Is that... Oh, yeah, because
that's Unleashed.
That's the modern games, yeah. Duh.
He was just playing Unleashed, so...
So, yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Thank you, for the record. Because I pressed... It's funny, because I pressed triangle, right? And I was like, okay, this isn't working. Then I pressed circle, and I was like, okay, this still isn't working. And then I fell and died. In the city. So, wahoo.
Beautiful.
Also, if you want to be safe, you should probably save the game before you enter this area. Otherwise, you have to redo the first cutscene. And it's just loading screens at that point. But it's enough to be kind of frustrating. But I don't think I'm going to die 4 more times.
Yeah, like, that being said, this is one of the harder Sonic games. So like, if it's your first time, I wouldn't blame you for wanting to save.
If it's your first time, why are you playing this game?
Well, I mean your first time playing this game, not necessarily playing any game.
I know, but why are you playing this game? Comment still stands.
I guess. Curiosity, basically.
That's, you know, that's fair. That's why I got this game. I was curious. Oh yeah, and there's the silver medals, which are absolutely pointless in this version of the game. So there's no trophies.
Yep.
Oops,
They didn't.
Timed that wrong.
Sony didn't make achievements or trophies mandatory for games until 2008.
Yep. So there's a lot of stuff that's just extremely pointless, and those medals being one of those. I am jumping a little too late. That's, if you see me falling off a platform, it's more than likely because of that, so... I haven't played this game in a while, but I still remember, like, the level design really well.
Like, level design's really memorable, what can you say? Well, most of it is.
I'll get that.
Like, I don't remember some of the later levels as well, but...
Aw. I didn't have enough momentum.
Aww.
It's also really weird not seeing the homing attack across the entire screen. I'll do this just to show it off. Okay, never mind. It didn't work because I didn't actually get the ball in time.
It's beautiful when that happens, though.
Yep.
I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to tell me to attack into the wall and just stand on it.
Yep. I said I wouldn't glitch the game, but that was like the only opportunity that I would have just shown it off. Because why not, you know? Woo! Now let's hope this part doesn't like mess up on. If the game will glitch, there's a few spots that the game could well, okay, there's a lot of places the game could potentially bug out.
Basically, if you were playing the game, it has the opportunity to bug out.
Pretty much. I was thinking, you know, there's a chance that, because sometimes that whale can outrun you, and I was thinking, okay, that might happen. The same
Seriously,
thing,
I've never seen that happen.
it happens in Sonic Adventure 1 also, so this isn't the only game that's
I've never seen it happen in that game either.
Really? You haven't?
I haven't seen it happen in SA1 or 06. First time I've heard of it. I believe it.
It does. So here's, Tails.
Tails is really fast in this game, as you can tell.
So a lot of people also complain about Tails, and I can understand this one a little more, but the only thing is his sections are not very long. Oh, wow. They're not very long, so they're not that bad.
And he doesn't even have that many of them. He has this stage. I think he has his own exclusive stage, and
yeah, he's got way more exclusive. Remember?
Exactly. Yeah, it is. I'm trying to remember what other levels he has. I know he has the final level. Is there anything else?
Aquatic, no, I
think that's it.
So one thing also that I don't like about it, this is just a game problem though. This isn't just a Tails thing. Is that when you fall, you'll always be going forward. That's like the worst part about Tails, is you have to keep going in a circle to make sure you're falling straight down.
No, like other games in the series that for SA1 did that, but the thing that makes me not mind it in SA1, you have an ability to drop down. That makes all the difference.
See, I'm going through Wave Ocean and I'm enjoying myself. Like, this isn't that bad.
Huh.
I haven't played this game in like well over 2 years.
So. I think the last time you played it was for a stream, right?
I believe so. And that was, like I said, that was like 2 years ago.
You're making fairly good time too. Only
oh god, okay, that's not supposed to happen.
But oh yes, that happens to me a lot.
Yeah, okay, so that's that's an actual glitch. So yeah, I don't like mock speed sections though. I don't think anybody does. So
but I like the idea. It's just
there goes my S rank. Dang, I was like, watch as like nothing bad happens for like most of this playthrough, and then that happened.
Of course, there's a mock speed section.
Well, to be fair, that one's extremely common. I think it has something to do with the momentum you get from the from hitting that box.
I feel like I've mentioned this too late, but don't light speed dash rings. It always throws you into walls.
Yeah, it does. It's both good and bad. It's good because it makes you go super fast, but it's bad because it also messes up your control. I don't know if it does that in the 360 version, but it does it in this version. It sort of tanks out your control. I think
it's been a while since I played it too.
I think I think we're gonna reach glitch 2. Oh no, we're good.
Yep. Well, glitch number 2 is something you can run the ramp the wrong.
Never mind. We hit glitch 2. Okay.
I've never seen that one before.
Okay. Well, apparently when I said this game doesn't glitch out as often, apparently I was a fucking liar.
Well, it glitches out as long as. Okay, that's.
I have never had.
That's how you play mock speed.
I have never had this happen to me before.
I've never seen that.
Okay, like the first one, that's common. Like that one happens like all the time. I have never seen that before. This is just the game that keeps on surprising.
It's the game that keeps on giving.
It really is. I've never seen that before. I really haven't. That was I supposed to be holding forward? Because I wasn't.
No, I don't think so.
I swear, that's throwing me too far forward to go onto the left path.
You have to hold left from the start. That's the only way on.
Let's try this again.
I mean, if he glitches out again... I think you
okay, I was scared that time.
Wow, you actually made... Normally he would have glitched out and died right there.
Well, more like the game would have just... Nah, it's not a glitch, it's just a...
It's a glitch because you're running on the loop and then you're suddenly thrown off.
No, it's because the automated... The first one was a glitch. The automated loop sometimes doesn't work, though. It's not a matter of the game glitching out, it's just a matter of the automated loops just sometimes don't work.
Well, what do you think a glitch is?
That's just bad programming.
That summarizes this game in a nutshell.
Pretty much. Also, I want to try to get as many S ranks rather as I can because I want to get the gems. Not all of them, but
they give you rings depending on your ranks. One of the few Sonic games that actually rewards you for better ranks.
Without just giving you like a special award for getting them all S ranks. You don't get anything for getting them all S rank besides an achievement. But they don't exist in the PS3 version. The PS2 version.
Well, I mean,
this might as well be a PS2 game. How did her feather fall all the way down without going into the water or anything?
I don't know if it was Skype or the game, but I swear the beach textures just loaded in mid-cutscene.
That might have been Skype. I wasn't paying attention out very well. Also, this is a part of the stage of Wave Ocean for the record. So we went forward to go backward for the cutscene.
Yeah.
I love pointing out these tiny things that happen in Sonic games. Just like the one in Sonic Heroes when you start Team Rosa in Casino Park. Literally, the cutscene at the beginning is at the end of the stage, but you have to go through the entire stage.
Beautiful.
Like, you can hear the goal ring. It's silly.
Wow, we've been at this for quite a few minutes, and we've only gone through one level.
Woohoo! Well, there was like cutscenes and stuff.
Oh yeah, cutscenes.
Oh, I need the...
Yeah, you need to get the abilities in the store.
I forgot. Because I'm so used to the modern games, because in the modern games you literally would
just get everything from the start.
Yeah, you would just do that.
That's how they did it from, I think, Colors onward. Or I guess Generations onward would probably be a little more accurate.
You get the spin dash here. Because apparently Sonic has to buy it, so, you know.
Well, I mean, don't you already have the spin dash?
I don't think I do.
Yeah, you just have to stand still.
Oh, you get the slide, duh.
Yeah.
Let's make sure I have that.
Anti-gravity. That's it. That's an interesting name.
People say you can't stop when you slide. You can.
Oh yeah, you just have to hit the button again. It's easy.
The spin dash is actually pretty good in this game. So
thing is, you have to completely stop in order to use it.
Yeah, that's the only downside. But the speed actually does make up for it. So it's actually not that bad. Okay, the camera changed there. Kind of threw me off. Okay, camera. I understand.
Does that count as a glitch?
No, I don't count that one as a glitch. This person got stuck on it. I didn't give him a voice. I was just like, whatever, little kid. She's just sad because she heard Eggman stole, like, I think it's because Eggman stole Princess Elise. So she's just like, I got on this roof because I'm sad.
If I stand on this roof, I will learn to fly.
I mean, she is next to water. She could have just jumped in if she really felt like it. I don't know how deep these little water ducks are, but, you know, there's no boats in these. Oh, that frame rate.
Because they're supposed to be. Maybe it's because we're early enough in the game they don't show up.
Maybe, do they actually move?
They do, yeah.
Maybe it's a PS3. We'll have to see. Maybe it's a PS3 version thing. We don't know. We don't know the differences besides they added more effects because they thought the PS3 could handle it.
They were wrong. The 360 could barely even handle the base game, so,
You're a
yeah.
good girl, Elise.
Also, it's worth mentioning that the PS3 version's decision was kind of last minute. It was originally supposed to be 360 in the PC version, so that might be part of it too. Yeah, but they scrapped the PC version for PS3 at the last minute.
Interesting.
Personally, I think they should have stuck with PC.
They should have,
That's
because
from a 2018 outlook.
They should have, because for one, it would have been fixed. Even if not at that time, in the future it would have been fixed. For two, I guarantee you the frame rate would be actually running more. Oh yeah. Better, much better. I guarantee.
Even my crap PC would probably be able to run it better than my 360. So,
like, I guarantee you. because engines just run better for the most part on PCs. So yeah. I still wish they made a PC version of this game because modding it is kind of difficult.
Well, they did. This is the PS3 version, kind of is.
I hope somebody one day actually learns how to like port console games without emulation. Really?
Mm-hmm. Well, they already remade the first part of Kingdom Valley.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's true. I forgot about that.
What was
it's
it?
through Unity, I think. What?
Is it in Dusty Desert as well?
Are they trying to maintain the glitch factors? I think if I remember.
No, they were trying to fix it.
Yeah, I was about to say. I think if I remember correctly, Kingdom Valley, because they did the demo stage from Kingdom Valley. They released that. And I remember it was like crazy because I played it and I was surprised at the fact that the game actually ran without dropping in frame rate. You don't understand how crazy that is in this game, guys.
I mean, that could have just been your PC as opposed to a PlayStation 3.
No, well, yes. So this is an easy boss until that happens. Which is pretty common. So.
Yeah.
So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to hit him into the wall, but there's these two statues on both sides. Just hit him there. If you can.
Yeah, the health bar is kind of just a waste of space.
Yep. Because it does half damage. So half his damage. Health and damage. So it's just 2 hits. It's also how you get an S. I think that's how you're supposed to get an S rank because it's obviously intended.
Oh, yeah, I mean, Sonic even has a voice clip play after you hit the first statue.
Yep.
What's it doing up there? It looks like it wants to throw some rocks or something.
Kind of does.
No. Aw, just gonna jump.
I actually kind of want to ring to be safe.
Well, yeah, this is Sonic 06.
Yeah. That's
one of the hardest games in the series.
Oh, that frame drop! Holy moly, it's still going.
Oh, even I saw it. Even I can see on the Skype screen share that's how bad it is. The Skype screen share only goes 15 FPS for those of you that don't know.
It made it's gonna turn around one more time, right? What?
Yeah, I think so.
I forgot it turned around. If it did, I would have not have gone straight forward. I forgot it did that. This boss has AI, guys. It actually does. It also just stopped on me. Like a jerk.
Meanie.
Gosh dang it.
So, do you want to just restart the boss and try to get
Yeah, you know what? It's usually faster if you just do this.
Okay, Eggman. I'll play with him.
Woo, egg servers.
It's like, bosses in this game don't usually take all that long.
No, 2 minutes was like, what the fuck?
What did you do? What happened? Yes, this happens sometimes. The homie attack will screw up and they'll throw you up on the ledge. I have that on my glitch compilation videos. It happened to me too.
Oh my god.
Now it's my turn.
I don't think I've seen that one happen to me either. I'm trying to show this game isn't that glitchy if you play it casually, but it's not working. You know what? I'm just gonna try to break the game. Maybe that'll show it being less glitchy, you know? I can't believe that happened. That was so confusing to me.
That's a fairly rare glitch too, so good job.
I don't even know what happened, so...
I think it just has something to do with where Sonic is in comparison to the Cerberus target.
If he turns around one more... He doesn't actually turn around one more time. Oh, camera! Camera ruined that.
Oh, wow.
It's whatever. I'll take it.
He still dealt damage.
He turns around once you do... What's it called? Once you're at, like, this much health bar. At least he should. Hey, camera. Camera. Yeah. Oh. Oh, wait, what? Hit the wall!
Hit a wall at least. Tails, what are you doing?
Oh, this is a good game. I swear, guys. Oh wow, it
We're
almost
like probably
happened
like the
again.
only LP channel that will actually ever try to defend it, and we're getting all this. You got it again!
I know! Okay, camera. Cooperate with me, please. Okay, there we go. That was way harder than it had to be.
That's the first boss in the game.
That took like 6 minutes, holy cow. Now we get to load a cutscene of it dying.
Mm-hmm.
Then we get
Just like
another...
we to load a cutscene of it coming in.
Yep, and then we get to get another load screen of the cutscene, and then we get a load screen to get into the stage. Boy, this game has a lot of load screens.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I think somebody at a Sonic team was overestimating the system's power.
No problem.
Damn, a C rank, that's
Just
like
little.
nothing. Oh, these stages give you like a good amount of rings too. I didn't realize they gave you stage rings. I thought it was
They give
like,
you 3,000 for
yeah.
NES?
I thought it was mission based kind of, or the.
I would have assumed that too, but okay, keep that in mind for the next boss, which I think is right after Dusty Desert. So
No, is it? Oh yeah. No,
yeah,
is it? Yeah,
I think it is. So we'll probably end up doing it this part.
That's an easy boss though.
It is.
Some people
You know,
might
if
say
you know
it's
how to
no
fight it.
use, but you know.
It's really easy though. You just have to know what to do.
Yeah, but even then, you can just
How long is this gonna go
like
on?
run in circles. Like that's what I would do, and against the normal boss that I'm trying to figure out what you're supposed to do, would run in circles.
Exactly. Like,
Okay.
don't be an idiot and run straight towards it. Like that's not even like that boss. It's just any boss. Never run straight towards them. Figure out what they do first.
Yeah, obviously every boss just run straight towards them.
Okay.
Ooh, now this stage is It's like okay.
It's not a bad stage, but
I prefer the other Elise stage, tropical desert.
Mm.
Oh, I mean jungle, desert.
I prefer Dusty Desert in very hard mode because you don't have Elise,
Amazing.
and they modified the level to be played like that.
Elise, hold on tight.
Oh, I just noticed that it's the R1 button to trigger here. That's interesting.
Oh, it is?
Yes,
Thank you. I thought it was R2. You actually just
Yes,
saved me.
see, because I was just gonna do that because in the 360 version it's RT to trigger it, which would be R2.
Yeah, so you saved me there. I would have just died. Okay, there's a spring here. I can remember. I knew this existed. I just didn't know if it was a spring or not.
I didn't even know this existed until I saw it play through that PC demo I was talking about earlier.
I hope
But
that
yeah.
guy doesn't like quit the project. I hope he
I
hope
know,
he
I hope
goes
he keeps
through.
going. If it actually gets finished, we'll have to go through this game a third time.
Which is totally okay.
We're already doing it twice.
We really don't mind this game. Sure, it's glitched several times already,
Oh, and it will again. Make no mistake.
for sure. But I really just don't mind this game.
But nothing in this game really bothers me
Not really.
as much as it seems to. Like, there's these unforgivable sins everybody talks about. It's like, really? That's an unforgivable sin? I could think of plenty of games to do worse than this.
I mean, I guess because it came out and it was supposed to be like the most amazing thing ever. Like I can understand
guess.
that mentality that people.
I wasn't
were, like,
even a Sonic fan at the time, so that doesn't really bother me.
I can understand that mentality though, so I'll give them that. I remember to jump there. Yay.
It's easy to forget, so good job. Hit the spring, you can skip that whole bit.
Yeah, so you don't get a checkpoint though. That's the kind of bad part. I just realized.
Yeah, do not. But I don't think we'll need it.
That. Should be fine. I think you can also lightspeed dash with Elise, which makes no sense, but you know. Well, it does
Yeah, you
make
can.
sense, but it would kill her. Oh yeah, you have to. Like she should be dead. Convince
what are
me
the
otherwise.
rules of... Because later in the game there's a cutscene where she straight up touches Supersonic, which in the games means instant death.
True. You know what? I didn't think about that one. I didn't get an S rank, I don't think. No, I didn't. I was 2,000 off, or 1,210.
You're
It's
close,
okay.
but not close
2,000
enough.
is fine. I thought I would get it just because I beat the stage fast enough, but I guess not fast enough.
I guess you needed more points.
Yeah,
But
like
this is a game that relies more on time than any the others.
It does. Doesn't, you mean?
No, it does.
I thought
relies
it
way
doesn't,
more.
because there's, like, the last level, for example.
Well, yeah, there are. You still need other factors, but the time matters more in this game than it does in, say, Shadow or Heroes or.
Yeah.
S2.
Especially Shadow.
Yeah, Shadow you definitely need to stop and.
Some
everything.
stages obviously require speed, but most stages it's like not really.
So I would just like to mention that this cutscene is playing after the desert level.
I know, they're in the middle of the Windows XP default background.
Seriously, like, what happened? Where is this even supposed to be?
It's like an endless field too.
Like, where is this?
Where did she get the bandage? I have several questions, you know? Also, isn't it weird that there's a giant ass hedgehog in front of you? Like, like, his head is bigger than your body, Elise.
I'm pretty sure his quill is bigger than her head.
Like, isn't that weird that he's almost the same size as you? Don't you find something a little strange about that? Dude, nice lip syncing right there. It was basically non-existent.
I mean, I guess 2006, that was kind of normal. I can sort of forgive that, but
There was a lot of companies, and even to this day, that they will not lip sync to the English or to the English audio. They'll keep the Japanese lip syncing.
like, we were talking about this the other day with because we were playing through Xenoblade Chronicles 2. No sync whatsoever.
Yeah,
Not even
like,
Japanese.
that game just lacks sync, and I think the same went with Xenoblade Chronicles 1. For the
I
most
wouldn't doubt
part.
it in that game because it's on the Wii.
Yeah. But the thing is, the mouth actually moves, I think, in sync
yeah, it
at
does.
least, for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
Not in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. The mouth just goes. It just does its own thing.
Don't worry. Just raise your head and run.
Yeah, raise your head and run. And this is where she dies. Because she can't take the sonic speed.
And I would like to mention again, where is this?
I
How
don't
is this supposed to be
know.
a desert.
It's like an endless field of grass. Like,
Like, where is this? Is it supposed to be by the tropical jungle or radical terrain area?
If you have
I don't
time to
know.
worry, then run.
I mean, it's clearly still supposed to be in Soliana.
as AVGN, right there, she looks at the camera for half a second. AVGN, thanks to him, I can't unsee it. He did a Sonic 06 video and he literally points it out. He says, for half a second, the creepiest part of the cutscene is the fact that she looks at the camera for 1 second, and now I can't unsee it. Now we get team names.
Condemn us all. Who are you?
His eyes changed color from the intro cutscene. I just noticed that.
Future of the world.
They were brown in the intro cutscene.
Well, that just
It's
could have
not
been because it
yellow.
was like dark and stuff.
It could be, but
So here's obviously the hardest boss in the game according to everybody and their mother.
Time for you to disappear.
it's not that hard.
Iblis trigger.
It's actually one of the easiest bosses ever.
Easiest in... Well, I don't know if it's the easiest in the series, but it's pretty easy.
No,
Definitely
I think every
easier
single
than,
Sonic Adventure
Service.
1 boss, or player boss, is easier than
Okay, yeah, that's
character
true.
boss, rather.
Gamma especially. He can't even hit you unless you sit
Dude,
still.
Gamma, all you do is spam shoot and you win.
No, I mean like when you're fighting him.
It's no
Because
use.
as long as you don't stand still, you win.
Take this.
I'd just like to mention that you did the one thing you're not supposed to do in this fight.
I was getting the rings.
Exactly.
So just run around until he picks up something. Try to lure him over to
It's no use.
objects.
The second you hear that perfect phrase, that's when you have to run at him.
No, when he says, how about this, that's when you have to do it.
That's the perfect phrase.
Sometimes, yeah, you'll get really lucky and he'll just, like, do it back to back to back.
I would like to mention, by the way, that so far he hasn't gotten that infamous spot triggered once.
Nope. That spot's way over here for the record. This corner.
Yeah, it's the corner with the item box.
Yep. Sometimes he can catch you in the air and toss you into space too.
Yep.
I've never had that happen to me. I just know it exists.
I have. It happened once. He launched me up really high, and then by the time I finally hit the skybox, it started throwing me back down.
There is an invisible ceiling up above, so they did actually account for it. But sometimes there is a sweet spot, and you will just go through it.
Even then, the ceiling's pretty high up, so...
Yeah, it's pretty high up. It's like about I think it's a little past the buildings. Like the roofs of the buildings. But yeah, so if you get stuck there, or if you get tossed into the air, you will hit the ceiling most of the time. I think I've tried to force it, but I've never gotten it to work.
Well, it's just kind of difficult to trigger the game to try to throw you at that time. Like, how do you know when he's going to grab you?
Yeah, you don't. And half the time, because you're already running at him, so there's a higher probability he'll grab you, like, mid-jump rather than, like, at the top of your jump.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to be really close to him, because it depends on the angle, too. You want to be almost, like, at a 90-degree angle.
Mm-hmm.
Hey!
Dude, what a jerk. Sonic's just like, hey. Silver's just like, I hate you.
You know, it's telling how Shadow's in this game and he's not the brooding emo of the game.
I know, right?
You caused the destruction of our world.
And meanwhile, Miss clasping her hands in the back gets stolen.
So, can we just refer to her as Princess Toadstool from now on?
She's like Princess Toadstool, but worse. At least Princess Peach gets caught like once in every game, maybe twice.
She gets caught once every cutscene.
Literally, Elise gets caught every cutscene.
Get out of my way, Amy. This is my mission.
Man, Amy for the save right there.
Mm-hmm.
Man, Amy, why would you talk to Sonic like that? I mean, her eyes are terrible, right? I'm surprised she wasn't like, Sonic, how dare you hurt Sonic?
I mean, we've kind of already got over this. How many times has she screwed this up? Let's see. So far, there's been SA2 where she mistook Shadow for Sonic.
How?
I don't know. I would say she's colorblind, but that doesn't even matter.
He is jet black. He is jet fucking black, and his spines are not downwards.
And on top of that, there's that red bit that goes through all the spines. So
literally. How? How do you make the mistake?
But okay, let's keep going. As 06, we have this game where she mistakes Silver for him.
How?
She finally finds Sonic, but she thinks it isn't him.
I don't remember if there's an ability. Is there one?
I don't think so.
I'm just taking a quick look just in case. Nah, there's not. Now we get to do the best minigame ever.
The troll minigame?
Isn't that all of them?
Well, yes. The really trolly minigame?
Yes. So we need to go to the second part of Soliana.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to find the captain. It's very important. Because
I don't know, maybe the lieutenant
captain?
here will give us the hint.
Nope. He just says, hey man, if you find the captain, I will let you through to the other side of the city. Because, you know, we just closed the fucking doors to the, like, half the city.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you figure out who the captain is, then you can go to the other part. You know, that's the wealthy part. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, I mean, basically. And what about the third part of this? Well, I guess it's not part of the city, but still, it's closed off too.
I don't know, dude. The police here are weird. Suffice to say.
I don't think they're police. I think they're military force, and that's worse.
Oops. I mean, do that. And then do this. You figure out who the captain is? Yeah, it's you.
No, I have no idea. Is it Tails?
I love it. He's like, figure out who the captain is. Oh, you figured out who the captain is? Sweet. Go to them. You just talk to him again. You figured it out. I'm actually the captain.
Great.
This gives you 2,000 rings?
Yeah, apparently so. This is... I don't even... Why is this mission the main story? That's the big thing.
Because they have to open up the door. Remember, we're not wealthy enough.
Right. So, Sonic, if you just run at that door long enough...
Exactly. Then you'll eventually get there. In theory. Yes, I am one step ahead of you, Tails.
No, I was gonna say it, but he was in the talking. But I felt like by the time that the screen share caught up, he was already gonna be on the next loading screen. And he was.
Was I in mid-loading screen when I got to the next loading screen?
Yeah.
Amazing. I love loading, guys. This game it's like 10% loading and then like 90% game.
I think it's more like 15% loading, 5% cutscene, and the rest is game.
Yeah, pretty much. Whee! Whee! I think that's Radical Train.
Well, the loading screen said you had to go talk to Nukes, so go find Nukes.
Who's at the warehouse just hanging about, you know? Now I love these guys right here. This is the warehouse. You don't have any business here. Stay away.
Hey, don't go in there, okay? These guys are as efficient as the Pianta guards back from Super Mario Sunshine.
Yeah, you literally just jump over them. Jump over them in their face.
Like,
they don't even care.
We are the greatest military force ever. Hey, do you think the royal family's ever going to give us weapons?
Now we have to destroy all the enemies because apparently we didn't see this in advance. It was clearly a sneak attack fabricated by Dr. Eggman. Woo! 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 Oh wow, those guys went away. They went off to a faraway land.
Oh yeah, I saw them flying.
Get this guy, and that guy, and then this one, and then this one. I thought they were the commanders, or whatever you call them.
Those are the yellow ones, right?
Yeah, like the ones that are... just the ones where you destroy one and it destroys them all.
Yeah, that's the yellow ones, right?
Yeah, I thought they were here. I think so. Or no, it's the blue ones, I think.
Maybe it's blue. I'm not great with colors either, so I guess I can kind of sympathize with Amy's troubles. Sort of.
No. No, you can't. Not that bad.
I did say sort of. I'm not that blind. By the way, you missed one back on that.
I know, I was gonna go back to it. I don't know how I missed it, but I did. I'm surprised there still isn't any commanders for any of these. I thought there would be like one.
Yeah, but... Well, okay. It's like the only games they have commanders in, too.
Pretty much. What other games? I think they have them like very rarely in like Shadow and stuff like that.
Do they? I don't think they do.
I think so.
No sweat.
I mean,
Also,
I can't think of
just
any.
so everybody knows, you could have. I kind of did that the hard way. You could, or not the hard way, but the more tedious way. You can actually slide, and I think that kills some of the smaller dudes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm clearly just doing an all homing attack run of this game.
Well, spin dash would have worked as well.
Yeah, that too.
You know, assuming you can get it to work the way you want.
The spin dash is actually really hard to control. I'll give people. I'll let people say that's too sensitive.
Yeah, that's definitely
Also, look at that. good like half second of gameplay right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so this cutscene is funny, or it has a funny part in it.
The best part of the game, you mean?
Yeah, I think we noticed this during our LP.
Oh, we did.
You know what it is. I know you know what it is.
I know what it is. And you're right, it's hilarious.
It's about to happen, guys. Here it is.
Beautiful!
It's most definitely
He just doesn't catch it.
Like he's trying to.
He just like gives up and stomps on it.
Went to the trouble of telling
He
you what
doesn't
the
even
reason
care.
is. I think I should thank him personally.
I like how Knuckles is looking at that emerald too. It's like, can I stomp on the emerald too?
I like how they both Tails and Knuckles just like look, especially Knuckles just looks in the direction of Sonic. Sonic's just looking in a random direction, and Knuckles is just like, oh whatever, fine, I'll look in that direction too. I don't get much screen time in this game, so I need to get all the screen time that I can.
He gets so little screen time that he doesn't even have a result screen.
Yes, he does.
You have to glitch the game for it.
Exactly. So originally he was supposed to be playable. What happens if I talk to these guys now? Okay.
Don't go in the warehouse, it's dangerous. I like how Tails and Knuckles are just running at the gate.
I know. Again, I don't think there's any power-ups, but I'm gonna take a quick look. No,
I think the next one you get is Radical Train.
Should be. Can I even talk to these yet? No, okay. I just have to be really close.
Really close.
Oh, this is... Wait, is this the right way? Yeah, this is the right way.
Thankfully, the maps are pretty small, so it's easy to know where you're going.
The only downside is there's no like landmarks that are really noticeable.
Yeah.
That's like the only real downside in my opinion is just that they don't have landmarks, so it's kind of easy to lose yourself.
Two landmarks that I can think of off the top of my head. There's that warehouse, and there's the shop. That's it.
Pretty much. And then in the first area, I would only really say that the centerpiece is the only real landmark, but that doesn't help you.
The shop.
And the
You'll probably
shop.
know where the shop is.
But that's like it.
I mean, I know the cast sound all that pretty well, but I've played the game enough to memorize it. It's not good game design or anything. Some of the missions that require you to memorize what castle sound looks like.
Yep.
Three Musketeers was a fun mission. Lots of load screens.
Look at Knuckles. Look at him.
They
They couldn't have even like made him pose here. Like, was that too big of an issue?
What do you mean? He's stretching.
Incredible!
Or he was.
Tails is literally just like standing there. Occasionally he like he does like heavy breathing for some reason.
Like, oh man, that was hard.
All that work that I did. Why do they even follow if they do nothing?
That is an excellent question, and I don't have an answer.
Like, you could just like go with the like they don't have to be behind you to appear in the next cutscene. Like, it's whatever, man. Just let them be there. Like, just let them form out of nothing. I don't care.
There's a secret room here. Let's hurry to the white.
Yeah, let's go to the secret room. Some
Mhm.
creep installed a picture of Princess Elise here.
Mm-hmm.
And then the map of the town, or what I assume is a map of the town.
Probably.
I can't really move my camera, so it's hard to tell.
Yeah. Looks like a map of the town to me.
So now we get to do one of the more fun levels, in my opinion. I like the White Acropolis.
I tend to like snow levels just in general.
Now, snow levels are pretty cool. That was not an intended pun.
It's okay, I will take it anyway.
So,
On the other hand, this part...
the physics on this actually don't work, so...
Yeah, they are... But I would call them broken, but that would imply that there's...
You know what? I won't press forward. Let's see how well I do without pressing forward. Unless, of course, I'm going slow like this. Then I'll press forward just to get the momentum back. But otherwise, I won't. So... Like, I got the momentum for the speed right here. Now I'm not pressing forward. I need to get that jump scored down by the end of this. I think you have to hold it down in advance. Or
Yeah, you
something.
do.
Yeah.
So it's one of those type of games.
So a lot of people actually do complain though about the physics don't really work very well on the snowboard. I will give them that. But on the caveat, I am not pressing forward right now. Like, I just had to give myself the speed by pressing forward, and now I'm just like playing it as you would assume is intended. This time I'll press forward though, just so I can outspeed these things. Okay, and that part's really weird. That's one reason why you don't press forward too, because it kind of just stops you right there. You can't do anything about that.
Oh yeah. And of course, you got your obligatory chase sequence for every Sonic game.
Holding it down in advance because you have to jump here. I thought I missed it for a second.
Oh no.
Didn't it kind of look like I missed it?
Yeah, a little bit.
I thought it threw you higher up in the air.
It kind of did too.
Maybe if you jump, because they give you like a lot of leeway to jump there. Like, it's not, you don't have to do it at the way end. You can kind of do it a bit beforehand, and it shoves you forward. So, I don't know.
So, get to do basically the level. There was the snowboarding section, but it's definitely not that much of the stage.
Yeah, there's not really much here either. I will show off a glitch though.
Well, I mean, I guess since we gave up on the whole casual thing.
I mean, I'll show a glitch every now and again. Why not, you know? Like, stuff that I know I can force. So a lot of people... This is where a lot of people say, like, the controls are a bit too sensitive, is when you're going at max speed. They kind of are, but it lasts... Like, your max speed is for such a short span of time that
it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, pretty much. At least the time that people say. Like, when you're going max speed when running normally, like this, like, the controlling is totally fine. Thank you, Tails.
Tails, when did you turn to Navi?
Tail section. Oh, Sonic was running in the air.
Oh, so I guess I was wrong. It's not just Wave Ocean and Sonic that's beautiful. Did I just hear right in hearing Sonic died and Tails say score?
I didn't hear Sonic die, but I don't doubt it.
It's great if that's what happened.
I also think, though, another reason why I like this stage quite a bit is because I do like the song. So, there's that.
Oh yeah, I mean, I would say that, but I like almost every song in this game, so... It'd be really hard-pressed to find one I don't like.
You know, that's not what I was supposed to do, but...
It's not. I think it's supposed to destroy all the searchlights, but... Oh,
I
well!
think you are, too, but whatever. So they tried... This is supposed to be... This is more of a stage for... Shadow, but so they tried to like lock some parts off or like put all these what's it called,
the
laser grids and stuff, just so you kind of have like there's a linearity to it, but you can kind of do your own thing here. Like it opens up right here. All you have to really do is come up here though. I'll get that just in case. With this game, anything can happen.
True. If the game has the chance to kill you, it will take it.
Even if it's the most obtuse and obscure thing.
The best part is the way it'll kill you is it'll throw you into the Netherverse by throwing you through the ground.
Yep. Exactly.
You'll just be running and then...
This
boom.
game is the best at throwing you into the Netherverse. Also, there's a whole bunch of stuff here that is like, hey, if you jump down here, you can get stuff. Just ignore it.
Yeah, no, it's not worth it. But like you already said, this part of the level is pretty much designed with Shadow in mind.
Yep.
And the best part is this is Shadow's first stage. It's like, how are you supposed to know to do all that?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you have to go through a few Sonic levels to even get Shadow, but
Even
still.
then, it's still like a lot of like work that you wouldn't really expect.
Yeah.
That was incredible.
That was incredible.
GG, you got your S rank.
It only took 2 stages.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm fine with an A rank. A B rank, there's kind of a big difference though between.
Yeah.
There's 2,000 rings. There's a big coin on my screen. Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
I was a little wrong. Only slightly wrong. And then there's another boss, I think, after this, isn't there? Or like soon after this, at least. Oh wait, no, it's immediately
I think-
Crisis City.
Yeah, I was just like, I know the arena you're talking about, but I don't think it's in Sonic Story.
Oh yeah.
Where's Elise?
Where's Elise?
Sonic!
She was right there. How could you not see her?
Blindness.
Look it.
He has
She's
giant eyeballs. It's here.
She was. You can't tell me she was not in that glass frame because he didn't pull her out from behind a wall.
Maybe she was just lying down?
No, she was sitting. Then was she like, "Oh, this is my cue. Better stand up." Yeah, just
Sonic
give.
and Co. are really dumb.
Just give the bad
Sonic
guy.
and Co. are really dumb.
Give the bad guy the Chaos Emerald while you're in a very mysterious room.
Yeah,
Because not
This
only
is an
will
opportunity to talk about how the emeralds make no sense in this game.
they don't, but this is a funny scene too. Knuckles.
Oh, Knuckles.
Allow me to introduce you to my latest
I don't think that part's
There's his
supposed
eyes. There's his eyes. Oh my God, there it is.
to- Yep.
Oh,
Beautiful.
it's creepy. I don't like how you can see his eyes.
Really? I kind of like it.
Not only does this story make no sense, but everybody's just so stupid. Like, okay, why would Sonic give the bad guy a Chaos Emerald to save Elise? At that point, if I was Sonic, I'd just be like, oh well, whatever, keep Elise, I don't care.
I mean, there has to be other ways to save her. He's not really gonna kill her.
The real
You
question,
guys know that.
the real question I've been thinking this entire time, right? Why does Eggman have Elise?
Who knows where they'll end up?
Well, there was the reason, but
What was the reason?
Because she has Iblis in her.
Does he want to use Iblis?
Yeah, I think so.
Then make her cry. Torture her. It'll take you a matter of seconds.
Clearly, he's really dumb.
Like, what does he do with Elise? Does he just imprison her and is just like, alright, you stay right here. Don't move. Yeah, okay, then why doesn't he...
And with its power, I
don't get it. Is he trying to extract it from her?
I guess so.
Do they explain that, or do they just say he wants the flames of disaster and that's it?
I think it's explained in some of the other stories.
Also, Mike Pollock's first game, right?
No, Shadow.
It was Shadow? Oh, okay. Well, he does a good performance in this game still. So, that's something. I think he's just too good of an Eggman voice.
Like, they tried to replace him and they couldn't do it. They couldn't find anyone better.
Yep. Literally, it was when they were replacing 4Kids, right? That they were trying to find a new one.
around the time of Free Riders and Colors and all them.
I think he said in an interview, it not only happened once, but it happened like twice. There's a space between that Z and Y.
Oh my god.
Oh.
They still need the space bar on there.
Expect to see you guys.
That's funny. But yeah, also long time no see, guys.
Long time no see.
Rouge likes saying that in this game.
Oh yes.
But yeah. I think he said like 2 different occasions. I think it was during when they replaced 4Kids, and I think during like the Lost World era or something like that.
Why in the Lost World era?
I'm not sure. But they couldn't find anyone better. So they were like,
Nobody
whatever.
got replaced back then.
I don't know. I could be wrong, mind you. It's just from what I remember.
Eggman's machine can control time.
And then here's Knuckles being the knucklehead he is. He's gonna kick a rock off in a second.
Now,
Mhm.
how can we get back to our own time?
So, Knuckles, would you like to maybe jump off full edge yourself. You can climb, you'll be fine.
Yeah, like he could actually, like him and Rouge can actually like scout out the area, see what's going on, you know?
Which actually begs the question of why they don't.
Yes, but that alone is insufficient.
But that alone is insufficient. This is some weird
Looks
camera
like
work.
we need to work together.
Is there something wrong with working together? I thought it was like established that Shadow and Sonic would help each other at this point.
I mean, if they weren't, then why did Shadow and Rouge approach them? They could have just kept moving.
Yeah, like they could have just like been talking. Like instead of standing in place, they could have just been like, "Okay, here's the plan of attack. We'll do this, and it'll work." Okay. Also, another snowboarding section. Except we're on the snow, and the whole city is. Oh God!
So we're snowboarding on steel.
I can't.
This game has physics.
There's an issue at hand. Okay, there we go.
Don't even try to tell me that's not a glitch.
Okay, that is a glitch. I'll take that one.
Yes.
Can I land on the rail? Ah, it's so precise.
It is, but you have to be directly along the middle of that.
Oh God, it happened again. It tosses you so far. So this is one of the few stages that people actually compliment in this game.
I'm pretty sure this stage only gets complimented because it's in Generations.
No, it actually got compliments before Generations because that's why they had it in the game allegedly. People said it was their favorite.
But everybody complained that it was in the game.
Oh God, oh God. I would assume that counts. What?
Yeah, that's definitely a glitch. That is definitely a.
Well.
Good job.
I swear, I just wanted to go on the railing.
Oh, I know. But good job. You skipped about 20 seconds of level. Because it was supposed to go around, there'd be a big loop he went over, but he just landed at the bottom of the loop.
Okay then. I didn't even know the end of the loop was there.
Yeah, that's where it was.
Also, I don't trust rail switching in this game at all. You don't even rail switch, I don't think, in this game.
You technically can, according to the manual, but it's not what most people would consider rail switching.
The manual has a lot of things that don't exist.
That is true.
I would know. I have the manual. I'm glad that when this game was bought for me, because I didn't buy it myself, that I got like a complete version. Because it was a used version, so... I'm glad that I got the manual, and I got to read the fact that there's stuff that just straight up do not exist.
Beautiful.
But to be fair, I do, even though this stage is generally complimented, I still think that a lot of stages in this game don't really have that bad level design, especially on Sonic's story. At least on his story comparatively to others. I think his levels have some good, fun design, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, I'll give you that.
Like, Silver can just be unfun to play sometimes, and then Shadow's is basically Sonic. It's just sometimes you have to stop their combat. It's like whatever.
Yeah.
It's not that.
But he's designed with combat in mind, so it's.
That's also common. Me running with the wall there. I know I didn't mention it, but that one wasn't very special. We've only really mentioned some doozies, to say the least.
Well, they're the ones that stick out the most.
Yep. Aw, I didn't land on it. I don't know why I did that.
Science?
Oh, okay.
Turtle with the gun and go?
I don't want a homing attack there again.
But stuff like that is the reason why Sonic Unleashed Onward all have a homing attack reticle. So you know where you're going.
Ooh, that frame drop there. It was for a little bit, but whatever. You'll see
I
it
saw
maybe.
it.
No, right there. It was when all the
No,
glass
I didn't
was.
see
It
that
was
one.
when all the glass was shattering.
It looked worse before that.
So the great thing, guys, is I might have a lot of rings now, but it won't matter when it gets to the final leg. This stage is actually probably more time-based than any other, just because of the ending. But if I can get through the ending without getting hit, I deserve like a prize. I've done it before. It took a very long time to do it, but I did it.
Well, you can do it, but
I
you have
was
to be very good.
so-
Like for one, like I said before, don't use light dash.
Why did that enemy jump up in the air? Do they usually do that?
I haven't seen that yet. Yeah, they do.
It's very weird looking. Oh wow, I should have died.
Yes, you should have.
I just got
But
really lucky. The last part of the Mach speed section, the last part of the stage, is actually a lot of fun in my opinion, just because I think it's a lot of fun to try to not get hit. Because it's so difficult.
You basically have to go as slowly as you possibly can. That's the only way not to get hit.
It's luck, too, because the tiniest little debris can make you get hit, so... I think...
Also, I love how that loading screen is triggered just before someone's about to get knocked out by a building.
Pretty much. But yeah, I think what I did is I hugged like the left side a lot or the right side a lot, because you have to know which hazards are there all the time.
Yeah, I think I always hug the left side.
I think it was one of the sides. Also, that tornado's carrying a car, so...
Is it carrying 2 cars?
Also, light speed dashing here will actually get you... You'll be going too fast. 50.
Yeah, that's why I said don't do the light dash. It will screw you.
It makes this level harder.
Why are you light dashing still? You know not to use it.
Because it's fun. The only time to light dash is when you're at this part right here.
Yeah, this part's fine.
I'll try my best to not take it. Okay, that didn't work.
That didn't work very well.
I'll keep trying.
Oh, good, you got a 1-up. That makes it all okay.
I'm just pressing square a lot to light speed dash it. Thumbs up. Oh my goodness!
That tornado.
You got card. I don't know what you got. You got something.
You can still get an S rank, guys. It's possible. At this point, you just need rings. And a time.
That tornado was carrying a car, man. It hit you so hard.
There were some parts that I jumped over, like the one that I just jumped over now. Like those pipes. Like, some of them aren't worth not jumping over. Wow! I got hit by a tire.
Nice. Oh wow, yeah, I just saw it.
Like, that was barely getting hit by a tire.
That's beautiful.
Why is the camera so close to Sonic?
I don't know.
Is that normal?
I don't know. Is it normal for tornadoes to carry cars?
No. Wow, that's automated to make me not run left and right, yet I still veered off to the right and died.
Reese.
I can't believe that happened. I think I would have got... Yeah, I would have gotten an S rank if I didn't die.
Yeah, you would have.
Because I had like 6,000 points, I think. That wasn't really a glitch, though, because I was swerving left and right. So the camera just kind of changed at an inopportune time. That was my fault, so... And now we can do Shadow Story, I think, right? Yeah, okay, that's what it said. I skipped the dialogue so fast.
Yeah. So now you can do all the stories, because we unlocked Silvers back when you did the Silver Boss.
Oh, yeah. Just whenever you first see the character.
No matter where we go.
That's how it works back in SA1 as well. But, you know, there's only 3 characters to play as in this game, so,
How could it
Yep,
come
and I'm just
to
trying to
this?
think here. How many stages are left in this story?
Well, you just beat Stage 4. There's
Yeah, and there's going to be this stage right here, then the boss.
Yep. The boss, and then there's Radical Train,
So there's 3 more. It's Radical Train, Kingdom Valley,
The day of disaster.
the Tropical Jungle.
Oh, Tropical Jungle. I forgot about that stage.
There's bosses. There's a boss in,
This was
I
when
think,
Yogi's
after Tropical
strength
Jungle and
and his
after
flames
Radical
were released
Train.
into the
Yes.
Or no, there's not one in...
Not after Radical Train.
Yeah, that's not in Sonic's story. That's in Shadow and Silver's.
And you have this
There's the Tails Wave Ocean.
Oh, yeah, huh? I'm just trying to gauge, because I'm like, should we just, after I get through the next boss over here, should we keep going, or should we stop?
I was going to bring that up. I think you should probably go up to the boss after the next stage and then call it quits after that, because at that point, it's going to be around 90
It's around the
minutes.
halfway point.
Yeah.
Look at Blaze. She's like, she's like,
what's blue?
I know that Hedgehog.
Send us back in time.
I mean, we already beat Sonic Rush, but...
Oh wait, they made that plot non-canon or something. I don't know what's canon with Blaze anymore, honestly. Also, that is a really bad.
Yep, we're going to have a really fun time when we get to Rush Adventure.
It is a
Trying to
terrible
figure that-
particle effect.
But it's okay, the PS3 can handle more effects.
He looked just like
Whoa,
Shadow.
who is that guy? He looked just like Shadow.
Terrible.
And you
No,
thought
I'm just
time
glad
was-
that they don't think he actually is Shadow. Because, you know, if it was Amy... Like, Shadow, what are you doing?
You know what'd be hilarious? Holy shit, that guy looked like Sonic.
You know, I think Knuckles would have said that.
Elise will die.
Knuckles looks so disinterested in all these cutscenes. Like, look at him.
It's like, look, none of the character models really look finished per se, but Knuckles just looks so unfinished.
Knuckles looks like he just does not get. No, actually, he probably looks almost the most finished because I swear he has the most animations of all the characters in the game.
Does he?
No, I feel like he does in cutscenes. Like he's really lively, like surprisingly lively.
You guys are so slow.
Like he just doesn't do anything, but he just like moves around.
So, I mean,
Like look at
they
him, like
should've-
just look at him. He just bobbed his head for no reason. He turned around. He's just doing his own thing.
And compared to Sonic, who's doing almost nothing.
Yeah,
And
like
Shadow, who I'm pretty sure is just a still image.
Have you guys
Pretty much.
discovered anything?
like Knuckles is just doing his own thing.
I received a signal indicating there's a Chaos Emerald here, but...
You mean we've
So
gotta
when
go
did you
through
get
there?
signals that show where Chaos
If you
Emeralds
don't
are?
like it,
So,
you can stay
what
here.
is your signal from exactly? Is it from a tower? Is it from a space satellite? Is it something that Iblis would have destroyed?
To you.
Yeah,
In
does
this
it
future?
does it work in the future? That's. Oh wait, no, didn't he use the computer?
I guess that's possible.
Or am I just giving the game too much credit at this point?
You're probably giving it too much credit, but it still makes sense, so I'll give it to them.
Well, how else would they have found another Chaos Emerald? I'll give it to them. I think they thought that one through. Surprisingly.
I mean, they clearly thought some of this through, at least.
Yep. I'm not gonna press a single button.
Whether you like the plot of this game or not, they clearly thought it through to some extent. Because there's so many cutscenes.
Again, all these automated sections, I'm not pressing a button.
Don't you dare. Actually, I think this section is fine.
How did I
because-
miss that?
Oh, that one. I think you have to hit the far side spring.
Oh, okay. I like all the music in this game. It's good, okay?
It is! Like, it's easily one of my top 3 Sonic games as far as soundtrack's concerned.
The same, probably. Look at that.
No, like I said, like, I can't even really list my top 3. It'd be this game, Unleashed, and I have no idea what I would say for the third. Black Knight, maybe? Surprisingly.
It's really hard for me to choose. Obviously,
Like
Secret
the
Rings.
game.
I'm just kidding. Secret Rings is too repetitive to be enjoyable in terms of music. Secret Rings just has nothing going for it for me.
It really does.
I hate everything about it. Well, I don't hate the soundtrack. I just don't really care.
Like, think of it this way. Secret Rings was considered so bad it couldn't even be a port of this game, which it was supposed to be.
I still think Secret Rings is the worst. Well, and Sonic Boom.
Still haven't played that game.
Sonic Boom is playable, just really boring. Secret Rings is like unplayable. I hate Secret. I hate
I still
Secret
want to get
Rings.
Boom at some point. I just want to get it at a price that I'm not going to regret. So like $10 or less. Which I can
I
probably
mean,
find it at.
you're gonna still regret the game, but you know.
Probably, but at least then I can say
It's not going to be like Sonic 06 where you can at least find something redeemable. Like I said, I think the Sonic stages alone are good. Like, they do reward you for going out of your way and trying stuff.
They actually know it's a Sonic game instead of a Boom game.
Yeah. Ooh, those ragdoll physics. Love them.
They're beautiful.
Oh, there's another enemy. I thought I missed one. I think there's a one-up back here, too. Oh, wait, no, that was in the first section.
Yep.
Dude, that fire's going crazy on the gate. Look at that. You'll see it. You can't really see it because the frame rate is, like, not good, but it is going, like, absurdly fast on my end. Did he just say, whoa, it's raining fire? Yeah. Oh, no, he said
Cool, it's raining fire!
It's not going to be cool when you're getting burnt alive, buddy.
So, remember that cool pun you was talking about earlier? Yeah. Definitely the wrong level.
So this part is funny, because you can actually die on this automated sequence.
Yes, you can, and it's so funny. Like, it's frustrating when it happens, because you respawn back to checkpoint, but...
Yeah, so basically if you get hit by any of these, you'll die. But while you're flying up, like, there's a rock. You'll see that when the game pauses, when it's loading. You see that rock right there?
It has a chance of hitting you.
That rock could have hit me. I think that rock was actually, like, on its path to hit me.
Yep, and if it does, you lose all your momentum, you just fall.
Yeah, the automated sequence just dies. It's funny. I don't know why they couldn't have just made you invincible on that part, but then again, this game is so broken that you'd probably be invincible forever.
Okay.
I don't really care for the music in this part of the stage. It's not bad, but it's like...
Yeah, same. Like,
whoa. Did you see that guy's physics? You'll see it in a second.
Whoa!
I don't know if that's... I guess that's a physics glitch?
Sonic 06 was filled with firsts for Sonic Team all across the board. It was their first time bothering with physics.
The first time making a game. Oh yeah, we're invincible.
Yep.
It's like the only time in the entire game you'll ever be invincible.
Pretty much.
Also, it's faster to just fall. It's actually safer because I can't see a fucking thing.
I love how that invincibility thing goes like, and it stops before you stop being invincible. But there's more of the jingle. That's the best part.
Oh yeah, you just have to hit these once. You don't even have to hit them.
True, you could just go.
It's artificial darkness, which makes, a lot of sense, because lava definitely can make light happen. Magic.
It's future magic.
That's also a physics glitch. I didn't mention it the first time it happened because it's just so common.
What happened? I haven't seen it yet.
I just walked on the door.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I'll take care of this.
Knuckles, enjoy your one moment in the spotlight.
I mean, he gets another part.
At the very end of the game.
Hey, on the bright side, this level is this part right here is what birthed Game Grumps, I guess. Take that, take that as you will. Whoa, Knuckles. Rather, let me rephrase that. A very memorable scene in Let's Play history. Is that better?
Probably.
Because it was funny when it happened. So I'll give him that. I don't care to watch Game Grumps now, but it was funny when that happened.
Still haven't watched a single one of their videos.
But even he knows about what I'm talking about. So that tells you how influential that video was. I'm gonna get hit here. Oh, whoa, I didn't actually. I think there's another invincibility over here. No. I'm a liar.
Okay.
So we can hear the incomplete jingle again for invincibility.
There we go. Whee! I didn't really glitch out at all in that stage, did I?
I mean, aside from that door you mentioned, no, not really.
Yeah, well,
not
that
even
was just...
Knuckles section, which always glitches.
Yeah, like I had no issues jumping off walls or climbing or anything.
Or the rails, or...
Yeah, or the rails. I'm surprised.
I think the biggest glitch you had was there was that one time you did a light dash and he was dashing to the side, but it threw you the right way, so...
Even then, you could consider that like a physics glitch along with the door glitch. Like, or you know what? The glitchiest thing that happened was that enemy that like stuttered.
Oh, yeah.
That was really weird. It was also funny to look at.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you that. And now we get the most boring boss in the game.
Yep. Good idea, but it takes too long.
It's like
Remember
5
when we-
minutes.
Yeah, like, remember when we said that 2 minutes was pretty long for bosses in this game? We were forgetting this one.
Don't touch it!
I found a chaos emerald.
Don't touch it!
Amazing. Amazing voice delivery.
What? What's this?
The real question is, how the hell did he know that something would have happened?
Well, I mean, it's a Chaos Emerald just precariously floating out there. I wouldn't trust it either.
Yeah, but you know what? There's other Chaos Emeralds that you just get that's floating in the air in this game.
It's very true.
Whee! Hey, at least this guy has an intro that isn't like a half second into a loading screen. Right? Right?
Hey. Well, time to fight Iblis.
Defeat Iblis. Dude, I want to play as Pothead the Hedgehog.
I thought you said his name was Marijuana the Hedgehog.
That was his beta name, remember?
Leave this to me.
What was his actual beta name again? Was it Technos
I
or
think it was Technos, if I'm not mistaken.
something like that?
So I'm actually going to do this boss the quick way to spare my sanity.
Because, you know, 5 minutes.
Oh, well, I'm going to die right now. Good.
He doesn't care. He's just gonna run across. So what you have to do is you have to hit at least one of these 3 floating balls of...
I'm going to die because I just didn't have the rings. But anyways, keep explaining the boss. Don't mind
Oh,
me.
that is the boss. He just hits the glowing balls, then Iblis comes, then his head is stunned, and then you hit the stunned head, and boom, you get a hit. You keep doing that until he's dead.
I'm actually going to let the...
It's a little too far to attack. Is
Let
there
the
some way
thingy-
to draw him in?
Yeah, I would let some of the spikes fall.
There we go. That's good.
I love how it looks like he's doing a dance. Really, come to me!
I still think I'm dead here.
Well, yeah, sounds pretty dead to me.
You kind of need rings to do this the faster way. It's still slow.
Is it even possible to do?
It is. I've done it.
It's a little too far to attack. Is there some way to draw him in?
No. There's only a way for him to draw you to him.
What you do
Clearly.
is you get hit, you come back and you get some rings. Okay, never mind. It didn't work at all. I've done this before. Oh. That's awkward. Fine, you know what? I'll do this the slow, boring way.
Woo! So the slow, boring way involves running around on a single platform for 5 minutes.
It's a little too far to attack. Is there some way to draw him in?
The dancing Iblis is back.
Beautiful. So beautiful. Here he comes!
Ow.
Oh yeah, this happens too.
Watch out, Sonic! Against something that large, you won't have a chance on the soft foothold.
Yeah, you can't stand all the time, guys. Just most of the time.
Oh yeah, thanks Tails. Your warning would have been better if you told us before he jumped. Kinda useless now.
What are you talking about?
Come on, do your dance.
Clearly, he's the greatest helper of our generation.
Poor silly me. Okay, now you can hit it the normal way.
Oh man, look at all that damage.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, camera.
Oh, beautiful. I can't really tell actually how much that is because the Skype call icon is covering the screen, but
It's like
I'd guess about a third.
this is where you could go ahead and do the boss faster. If you were fast enough, but I wasn't.
Yeah. You probably would have made it if Sonic had stutter stepped there for a second.
Like this.
Whoa! No, I mean like he was on the edge and he looked like he was trying to trip for a good 5 seconds.
Doopy doopy doo.
Come on, Sonic, Brawl didn't come out for another 2 years. Get him, man.
Woo! This is an enthralling and very interesting boss battle where a lot definitely happens.
It's against the worm. That's the best part.
There's not even anything to break to to like make myself have fun.
There's no rings to collect or anything. All you can do is an awkward kick and listen to Sonic go, yeah, win, yeah. Beautiful. Let's see. Are you quick enough? No. Okay.
Oh, I forgot that I didn't see that ball respawn. I'll be fine. Watch this.
Beautiful. Sonic's trip comes back.
I hope I'm fine. I thought I could make it. Okay, I have a plan. Watch this. Oh god, I'm dead. Never mind.
That's 3.5 minutes wasted.
You are able to get it. I think I just had to go a little further. I'll try it one more time, maybe. Not right now. In a second, though.
Yeah, let him at least bring out that first
Is there
group of
something
pillars.
to draw him in?
Trust me, I wanted to make this boss as fast as I could whenever I played this game, so...
Well, yeah, everybody does. Nobody wants this boss to last as long as it does.
I think this actually works right here. Yeah, it does. Okay.
Okay, well, that works then.
And then I think he summons rocks that are closer. I think is the key word. If he doesn't, then I just literally repeat the exact same thing. So yeah, just go over here.
Beautiful. You just sent all those rocks.
There you go. That's the quick way of beating him. Maybe that's what I was doing. I just forgot. I
Maybe.
was thinking about it in
Makes
the back
sense.
of my head, but a part of me was like, no, this game wouldn't let me do that.
Yes, it would. It doesn't care what you do. As long as you touch a goal ring or make the health bar decrease, it's fine.
Yep. Oh, he's gonna go underwater. Go under lava.
Water, lava, same thing.
So this is the part where the battle actually gets different. I don't remember what you do in this phase.
I'm not sure either.
Something happens. He comes at you. I think you just have to hit him
Oh,
head
yeah.
on.
Yeah, I think you just have to dodge him for a little bit. Eventually, he'll stop charging you, and
I think that's in this one. I don't think he goes underwater. We'll see in a second. Underwater, I guess he does. Never mind. That or he's just you have to wait till the end of his attack cycle. I don't know. I'm not like a speed runner. I don't know this game.
I know Sonic's in it. So there.
Oh yeah, okay. You did have to just wait for its attack cycle. Yeah, and then he'll like land, and then there you go. Easy. Oh, well, do you see this on my screen?
Yes, I thought that was on my screen. I kept clicking it. I couldn't get anything to happen.
I heard you clicking. That happens all the time. I can't make it go away, and it's annoying.
I figured because my version of Skype is out of date, apparently according to you, that might be what it was.
Mine is like slightly more advanced. All right. Look at that. Look at how many points extra. 7,000 above S rank. Because I beat him in 2 minutes instead of like 5 minutes.
Beautiful. So, I guess
no
we're just
way.
going to watch all the cutscenes and then we'll end the part?
Yep, pretty much. Then we'll come back to this game in a year.
I don't know, like, this is probably going to go up in April, so,
See you guys in a few months.
well, a few months, few days.
Well, a few months for us,
Yeah.
few days, or a singular day, depending on how what our upload schedule is at that time.
I mean, I doubt we're going to upload. I mean, we very rarely upload to the same game back to back.
We would have to be like on like a roll with uploads, but we record too many like long videos for that to happen. I think.
I mean, we could shorten it down. Like, if we really wanted to just make it like an hour apart or less.
Dude, we could
I-
easily get away with like 10, like not even 10, like 20 to 30-minute parts, and we would have like a whole bunch of stock footage for a while. But we're the kind that likes to do like a one and done.
Yeah.
We're not like Game Grumps or like Oni Plays or so. Oni Plays is like a somewhat more lazier version, because in Game Grumps they'll like actually stop after 10 minutes. Like they'll stop in place and say, for the most part. And then Oni Plays, they literally just end on whatever's a high note usually.
Where did
But
she
it's like
go?
mid-commentary.
Did they appear someplace else?
So the real question is, when they did Chaos Control, how did they know that they were going to come back here?
I would think they don't. Really lucky coincidence, isn't it?
Yeah. Get ready for this epic zoom in right here.
Mm-hmm. Wait, did they spell Soriana wrong on the newspaper? They spelled it as Soriana.
I think they did. Oh, because there's no L in Japan, you racist.
And they should have just used the Japanese text for the newspaper.
You know what? I agree with that one. So before I go, I think we do actually get... Do we get any rings yet? Or not rings, Actually, yeah, the rings. Gems, that's what they're called.
No, you don't get gems until just before the 3 trials.
Oh, okay. Whoa. Whoa.
That's at the end of the game.
Oh my lord.
Physics are what... Knuckles, you are... Sonic, you are also beautiful. So can you spin dash off of this?
You know what? I'm gonna try it. I can reposition easily. Oh no, it just does the welcome.
Aww.
Well, I need the bounce bracelet anyways.
Well, oh yeah, I guess we're about to go to Radical Train, or well, we will in the next month.
Or 2. Or 3. Okay, but before
12.
I go, I'll show this just once. Mostly because I want to do it.
You're going to...
Mostly because I want to do it. Okay.
So, remember when we said at the beginning of the part where we wouldn't be trying to break the game? Yeah, that's long dead.
I mean, that kind of died. I don't know, man. Oh, come on, where's the sweet spot?
I think it's around the center.
Come on. Why do they call this glitch the box if there's 2 boxes?
Because only one of them floats. And I'm not sure which one it is, so, good luck.
Guys, Oh god!
Get it? Well, you sort of did.
Try that
Sent
again.
into low orbit flight. I don't think it'll work anymore. But
Nope,
you
it
can
works.
add the box next to it. Oh, okay.
There we go. Into space we go!
Come on, Tails. Let's go explore a new frontier. Knuckles, you can stay there and guard the fort.
Why is there 2, like, voids? Is that where the other city is? Are they loaded together? Oh my god, the loading
I
screen
want to
suddenly makes sense. So also it gets really like the effects get really wonky up here,
Yeah.
and I don't know why.
Because skyboxes are weird.
I want to just get really high before. Oh.
Well, let's see how long it takes you to get down to speed ground.
In theory,
Okay, we're getting the sky back, and
in theory, I should super bounce, right?
yeah, you're in your super bounce animation.
Wait, how am I above water? I thought the minimap was lying to me. Look at the minimap when I die.
Beautiful.
Well, then, that's a good way to end the part.
So that was
That's the
the
box.
first time
There
you
you go.
technically super bounced in this game.
Yeah. So see you guys next time in a few months where we beat Sonic's story probably. So it'll be like around the same length. So see you guys next time.
See you in a couple years.
Literally.